co-main event of UFC Qatar, Belal Muhammad versus Ian Garry goes down this Saturday, and I've got Ian Garry to get it done. I think Ian Garry has what it takes to beat the former champion and move up in the rankings. Breaking this fight down, starting off with Belal. Obviously, he has the superior wrestling going in. He has the superior ground game. We know that. He tried using it against Jack Del Maddalena. Didn't quite work out for him because he wanted to prove his Canelo hands. But we all saw how beautifully it worked against Leon Edwards. He put on a masterclass against Leon Edwards in London. He got a bit cut up in the last round, but nonetheless, he got the job done and he took the belt home. He has trained in the past with Islam and all those guys in Dagestan. He is a phenomenal wrestler at welterweight, and he's used that to great effect throughout his career. Obviously, a lot of control time, a lot of decisions, leading to people dissing Belal, but you ain't dissing him when he's holding you down. He is a very, very good wrestler, despite how boring you may find it, and don't get me wrong, I find it boring too. Belal's actually got pretty good hands. I know people clowning him for him saying he's got Canelo hands, which is an absolutely outrageous thing to say, but he believes it, and that's the thing. Delusion is the best base for MMA. I firmly stand by that. I know it's a joke, but it has some truth to it. I mean, Belal was saying he's got Canelo hands, and he didn't do too bad against Jack Del Maddalena, who people consider to be one of the best boxers in the UFC. He didn't do horrible. He was doing all right. And against Leon Edwards, he landed some good uppercuts in there. He landed some good shots. And Leon Edwards at the time was regarded as one of the best strikers in the welterweight division. Belal's KO'd Sean Brady in the past. He's got a KO, I know. It's unbelievable to hear that, but still. The downside to Belal is his ego, I think. I think we saw that in the JDM fight. I think he wanted to prove to everyone that he can stand and bang with one of the best boxers in the UFC, and he didn't use his wrestling as much as I thought he would, which led to him losing the belt on the scorecards in Canada against JDM. So I think Ian Garry, if he can play towards Belal's ego, that'll work right in his favour. Speaking of which, Ian Machado Garry. He is the reason I believe Delusion is the best at base for MMA, because he quite literally makes stuff up. In the post-fight press conference against MVP, I remember him saying something like, I hit him with a shot in round 2, and I saw his eyes, I wobbled him. And mate, he didn't hit MVP with a right hand once in round 2. He genuinely makes stuff up, and he believes it. He convinces himself in his head of everything. He's actually got a really, really high fight IQ. If you watch the Carlos Prates fight, he was kicking Carlos Prates' rear hand a lot, so he wasn't able to fire it. And obviously, that's Prates' most dangerous weapon. In the MVP fight, he took MVP down several times throughout the fight. He's got a great fight IQ. He's a really, really smart fighter. He's got good striking. He's got the 1-2 pull 1-2 against Li Jingliang, which is a really nice combo he landed. And he's an all-round really good fighter. He did really well against Shavkat. He made Shavkat look human. I know Shavkat beat him 4 rounds to 1, or whatever it was. I don't remember exactly. But he wasn't doing too bad against Shavkat. He was getting held against the cage a lot, which I think Belal's going to have a similar game plan. But Gary's got a big height advantage over Belal. And Shavkat and Garry, they're pretty much the same height. The height advantage may become a disadvantage, though, for Ian Garry, because obviously with Belal going for takedowns, he's got to reach down further to stuff the takedowns. So he's got to try and keep Belal Muhammad at bay. He's got to use his range well, use his kicks well, try and keep it in the centre. A bit similar to the Ahmed Saruki and Hooker fight. Use his range, keep it in the centre, keep it on the feet. Belal, he's got to do the complete opposite. He's got to back Ian Garry up against the cage, get in the clinch, get in the takedown, and keep Garry on the ground, because Belal 100% has the advantage there. But with all that being said, I am going with Ian Machado Garry to beat Belal Muhammad in this fight. I can't go against Ian Garry. He's too confident. He has too much delusion in him to lose. He refuses to accept defeat in his head. Even the Shavkat fight, in the post-fight, he viewed it as a win. You can tell that he looked at that fight and saw a winner in himself. And so for that reason, I am picking Ian Garry to beat Belal Muhammad by decision.